everyone. I know in last Thursday, we didn't get to see everyone on Friday, but last Thursday we did a wonderful kind of rotation and celebration of Harvest Festival, and we were able to kind of experience things together. I hope you got to know people on your team a little better. These are opportunities to just engage with each other. Now, my area, my section was focused on, boys up front, was focused on the International Day of Peace. Okay, now typically here in BIA we do recognize the International Day of Peace. As most of you heard, it is a day that is recognized by all the countries that participate in the United Nations. It is a day that we have collectively decided to set aside to focus on and think about peace. Now, usually we do a forum with our students where we share thoughts about peace, but because this year International Day of Peace, which is September 21, fell on a weekend, we didn't have a chance to do so. So today, this morning, I just want to focus a little bit on this concept of peace and share with you what was presented as the UN message for peace this year. So we're going to go to the next one. Oh, it's not on. Okay, I did it. Can we shut off the lights? Okay. And Mr. Shin, can you play this video?
Everywhere we look, peace is under attack. From Gaza to Sudan to Ukraine and beyond, we see civilians in the firing line, homes blown apart, traumatized, terrified populations who have lost everything and sometimes everyone. And this catalogue of human misery must stop. Our world needs peace. Peace is the ultimate prize for all humanity. And as this International Day of Peace reminds us, the solutions are in our hands. Cultivating a culture of peace means replacing division, disempowerment and despair with justice, equality and hope for all. It means focusing on preventing conflict, propelling the Sustainable Development Goals, promoting human rights and tackling all forms of discrimination and hate. This month's Summit of the Future is a vital opportunity to advance these aims. Let's seize it. Together, let's lay the groundwork for peace, and let's nurture a culture where equality, peace and justice thrive.
Okay, thank you. So that was the message for this year's International Day of Peace. Okay, it's focusing on what can happen through culture, how peace can reign. So my question today is, oh no, not that. Yeah, where does peace start? Okay, because sometimes when we look at these global problems, okay, that are happening somewhere else, it's hard to really feel connected with world peace, okay? If it's not happening in your daily life, sometimes if it's not right in front of you, it doesn't get your attention, okay? Now, some of you are coming from countries where you might see conflict or have experienced conflict, okay? And some of you might have come from communities or have backgrounds that have experienced conflict. But some of you might never have experienced conflict. You don't know what it's like to be afraid or to be worried, okay? Or experience those levels of concern, okay? So sometimes when we talk about world peace, that might not be something that's real. It's a concept, it's an idea, okay? But it's important, especially because we have an international population. We're so diverse, we're so mixed, that you're sitting next to people from different parts of the world who have different experiences and have different backgrounds, right? And learning about their countries, learning about their experiences will help you understand the greater world around you. So where does peace start, right? That's an important question to ask yourself. Is it something that doesn't touch me? It doesn't matter to me. I'm just living my life. Okay? Or is it something that you plug into? Is peace important? Right? Peace is actually a choice. okay? Peace is an active choice, not a passive thing that happens, okay? When you and someone are in conflict, there is an active choice to find peace. And that's from a one-to-one scale, and that's also from a global scale. Okay? And many times people choose not to have peace because they want their perspective to win, right? And what is at the end of that? There's cost, okay? There's cost of, relationship, and on a global scale, there's cost of human life, okay? So, peace is a choice, and both sides have to participate in that choice. Now, you might hear that and say, oh, that means I have to give up my stance for the sake of peace. Not necessarily, right? If you have two people that are in conflict with a choice of peace, we disagree, but we're going to choose peace, that opens the door to communication and compromise, okay? And that opens the door for you to really look at the problems, the actual problems, and find solutions. Okay? Now, I know, again, sometimes global issues are so far out there, it's hard to make it real. But this is also real in terms of relationships. Relationships between your parents and you, your family and you, your each other, students, also teachers, right? If you look on Plus Portal, your grade is really low. And you're like, that can't be. Now, you have two choices, right? You could get angry about it and stew in your emotions and stew in your anger. And you're like, I'm going to go tell my teacher that, she doesn't know what she's doing. I'm going to argue with her, right? Are you choosing peace? No, right? Or you can feel your emotions, you feel them, you go through them, then you take them and you put them aside. You say, I'm going to communicate effectively. You go to your teacher, you say, hi teacher, somehow my grade's lower than I thought. Why is that? How can I change it? Okay? I did all of this work. I just want to understand. You see how you participate in peace, how you choose peace, how you choose to communicate impacts the outcome of that communication. And that's at a global scale too. Okay? So where does peace start? Peace starts with you and me. Right? Your generation, my generation, we can choose to participate in peace or not. Okay? We can choose to continue the conflicts of our ancestors, to continue the conflicts of our country or not. We can choose to focus on what makes us different from each other and use that as hatred and anger or not. Right? So peace really does come from us. The standard of peace comes from us. The world around you, you create. And you participate in. So I want you to think about that, because I know sometimes, we can't control wars in this world. We just can't. We don't have the power to do so. Right? We just don't. But you can control how you impact other people. And the world around you. Are you bringing positivity? Okay? And that doesn't mean you're always happy. Right? That doesn't mean you're always cracking jokes and you're making everyone laugh. That's not it. You get to choose. Do I impact people in a positive way or a negative way? If everyone's trying to be positive with each other, and if everyone's trying to make the world a better place, then peace can grow. Okay? So I know International Day of Peace, the wars, everything that's going on in the world seems like it's out there. Okay? But each and every one of you are part of a network. You're all part of a bigger web connected to many different people. So I want to challenge you, okay, to see where you can bring peace to not only your life but other people's lives. Okay? And we're actually very, very lucky here. We're very, very lucky. Because you're exposed to so many different cultures, so many different backgrounds. Okay? People from all over the world. And not everyone gets that opportunity, you know? So learning how to communicate with each other, understanding that there are many different languages, there are many different Englishes too, right? Learning how to communicate, learning how to problem solve with each other, looking past everything that makes us different. And so many things do. We come from different cultures, we come from different religions, we come from different backgrounds, and that's okay. But learning how to work through that, that means that when you leave here, you're going to be able to bring that wherever you go to. So we are blessed, we're lucky, okay? So I want to challenge you guys. I know we couldn't recognize the International Day of Peace on the day, but this morning I wanted to think about that and kind of plug that for you guys. I have one little video just to inspire you. Okay, Mr. Shin. Okay, thank you, Mr. Shin. Okay, so that being said, I do have a couple of announcements before I release you. So the first one is that Miss Shima is going to go get bus passes for October, okay? And so you can pick up your bus passes this afternoon. She asked me to remind you that if you're picking up a bus pass, you must have your ID. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that probably means you don't qualify for a bus pass. Okay, so this isn't for everyone, it's for local students that qualify. So if you're not sure if you qualify or not, you can talk to Ms. Shima in the office. Okay, another thing that's very important this week is it is block schedule. Okay, what does block schedule mean? Oh boy, it's going to be a very confusing week, everyone. Okay, block scheduling means that the schedule is different, okay? Today is normal, Friday is normal, but Tuesday through Thursday, the mornings will be different. We will post the block schedule in the hallway and we will have it in the office as well. Maybe teachers, please reiterate in your classes the changes so that everyone understands. Seniors, this is most important for you. It does impact your morning classes. So please make sure you know when you are coming in this week for block scheduling. This is your responsibility, okay? It's not our responsibility to wake you up, have to call you to remind you to come to school. It is your responsibility to check the schedule. So please, today, check the schedule. Teachers with seniors in the morning, please make a point to explain to them when they're coming in as well. Okay? Anyone have any questions? Teachers, any reminders? Yes. Oh. Mr. Brentus, yes.
The grand opening of the store.
Oh, that's right. Do you want to come up and explain? Sure. Let's welcome up Mr. Brentus.
Good morning, everyone. So we are very excited to announce that this week, today, we have the grand opening of our drama convenience store. Okay guys, this is very useful because you have the opportunity to come and buy these different products in my class. Located in my closet, so of the classroom, and the idea, guys, is that you don't need to check out in the office and go downstairs to the vending machine, but you can just come to my classroom in between classes, in your study hall, during lunch, to buy these products, guys, so that it's faster for you, it's more comfortable, and you are supporting the drama production. Okay, guys? So just want to put that out there. You guys want to look at it. There's also the list of prices and what do we sell in the board of announcements right next to my class. So take a look at it, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barrentos. Mr. Kreis, you have an announcement?
Yeah, juniors, if you want to stay juniors and work on the door after school today, I'll be there at 4:15. So if you want to work on the door decorating contest, let me know.
Oh yes, that is going on. The juniors are staying. Everyone's doors are looking good. Okay, on that note, unless there's anything else, have a good week.